sweet little fall candy holders. They're each like a little party favor, and they've got a little fun-size Snickers bar in there. And then I've just got a little pumpkin to decorate the front with a little metal brad leaf and some ribbon. And these are all done on just a little piece of cardstock. And I've got two ways I do these. You'll see on this one I've got kind of a scallop top, and on this one I've got just the rounded corners. So I'm going to show you today both ways that you can do these. So let me move this up out of the way. And we are going to start with a piece of cardstock. I've just picked a couple of plaids here that are in fall colors, and I've cut these both down to 2 inches by 8 inches. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. This just makes it a little simpler. And I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to score it at 3.5 and at 4.5. And I'm going to do that to both of these. Again, it's at 3.5 and then at 4.5. And if you don't have a scoreboard, you can simply just come in and measure up to 3.5 and do a fold, and then go to 4.5 and do a fold. And that will work just the same. But the scoreboard, I've recently just got one of these. I found it at a garage sale, and it's just really handy, so I'm glad to have that. Okay, for the next step, I've got 2 ways that I'm going to do this. I've got this little tag topper that'll make the scallop punch for me, and this is just from the Paper Studio. I got it at Hobby Lobby several years ago. So I think for this one, we'll just come in, and this is marked on here. Move this up so you can see it a little more. It's just got where it'll line right in there at the 2 inches. So it should cut it perfectly. Make sure I've got it all the way in there. A little push, and I'm going to do this for both ends. Okay, for this one, if you don't, just to show you, if you don't have one, you can simply just make the folds. Let me go ahead and fold this up to show you what I'm talking about here. Line this up well. There we go. So I've got both our lines, and if we fold that up, you can see there's a perfect little spot for the candy to go in there, and then you've just got it, the plain fronts like that. So let me fold this one in, and it's going to do the same thing. Line up my edges good here. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a little crease on both sides to make sure it's down well. We'll do the same thing on this one. There we go. And one more. All right. So this one you can see that the holes will go ahead and align up, and then that's the perfect spot for putting the candy in there. And on this one I don't have a hole in the center, so I'm going to put one on each side. And for that I've got, this is my little tag board, but it works perfectly for getting a center hole. And if you don't have one and you're really good at lining them up, go ahead and do that. But since I've got this little tool, I'm going to use it. Now this isn't big enough for me to really put the ribbon through, but it did help me get it centered up nice. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up, and then I'm going to use my hole punch. Now this is one of the bigger hole punches. And now I've got a hole centered right in the middle. Now you can go ahead and use it just like this, but I think I'm going to spiffy it up just a little bit by rounding off my corners. This project just comes together really quick and easy, and it's just a fun way to have a little party favor. Okay, next step is I've got just some Scotch tape I'm going to bring over, and these Snicker bars, if you have them in here, you can do it like this. See how that's kind of sticking out a little bit. I think it looks a little nicer if I tape the edges down. So I'm going to do that real quick for both of these. Get that out of the way. This gives a little bit nicer presentation, I think. We'll do it for our other one here. So are you a Snickers fan or not a Snickers fan? I am a Snickers fan. I love Snickers so much. But then again, I'm a Twix fan, and I guess I'm a lot of candy fan. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is I'm going to put a piece of double stick tape just down in the middle of each one of these, just to hold that Snickers bar in place so it's not going to fall out. And this is just the fun size on these. You can use the little minis, I'm sure. Might be able to even fit 2 in there. And then I'm just going to line that up right in the center on both of them. And if they stick out a little bit, that's okay. So then, as you can see when we fold this up, it's going to line up perfectly for us on each one. So the next thing I want to do, and I could have of course done this before, it probably would have been smarter, is to pick out the decoration that I want to put on the very front. And I've got these pumpkins that I've made from punches, oval punches, that I did in a previous video, and I'll link that down below in the description box. But I've just been using those as the front part of my decoration. I think it fits on there pretty good. I like that on there. And let's see. Which little pumpkin I like on there? Oh, I don't know. They're all kind of cute. Let's just go with that one. I think that'll be fine. And for that, I'm just going to use some tacky glue that I have. I think it's going to adhere pretty good to that. So I'm just going to put this on the back. And then from my bottom, I'm going to come up just a little bit and put it right in the middle. There's a little glue showing there, but that's okay. It should dry pretty clear, and we'll do the same thing for this one. Where's the bottom? Yeah, I think on all the other ones I glued that pumpkin on first, but that's okay. This will still work. All right. Put my lid back on that and move those over. While that's drying for a second, I've picked out a couple of ribbons. I don't know if you saw my previous video, but on a previous video I was able to get from a garage sale a whole bunch of different fall ribbons. So this is coming in really perfect for this. I think I'm going to use the brown one again, and then I've got this orange one that I'm going to use. I think will look pretty good on there. Push these down just a little bit better, and I think it's going to be dry enough that I can still work with it. So I'm going to just line that up, and it's going to move around a little bit, but that's okay. I'll pull it all back down in just a minute. It's just in there with the wet glue, so it's going to allow me to work with it a little bit. And I'm just going to double tie these. You can do a bow up here on the top, but I'm just going to do a quick double tie. And I'm just going to clip these off a little bit at an angle. come over to this one. And like I said, this is going to do a lot better if I let that decoration on the front dry more. But this girl's got stuff to do today, so I'm going to get this done and move on. And it will dry. I'm going to work with that and get that looking just a little better. We'll trim off at an angle again. A little bit longer. We'll trim this side too. I think that'll be fine. And then for the last step, I've got these little metal brads. They're just little leaves. And I am going to put it through the top just to decorate it up a wee bit more. And then I've got this yellow one we'll throw on here. We'll push that down. And I think those look really cute. Like I said, this is going to stick out just a little bit, but that's okay. Aren't those the sweetest little things? Just a fun way to give out. You can do these for office parties or pass them out at school functions, or even to your little trick-or-treaters on Halloween. Wouldn't that be cute? So I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Bye.